So good morning. Today is August 7th, 2025, and I'm back on the bedrock by the Skepparviken, which is Skipper's Bay in English, and I'm again half naked for sunshine and barefoot for grounding. And I wrote about this the other day, about grounding, and learned that it actually you become part of the Earth's direct currency grid, so to speak. It's not my field of expertise, but I rely on my colleagues who are experts and who claim this is very good. I have an anecdote which I think may sort of validate to some extent grounding. But this is the case, as you remember, I hurt my Achilles tendon a couple of weeks ago. It's a month now. And typically when I was younger, if I did that, I had to wait for months for recovery. When I was younger, I ate more sugar, I ate more carbs, stuff like that. I never do grounding. I was even close to this lifestyle. Even though I had a healthy lifestyle, this is beyond. Now anyway, it took me 2.5 weeks or something like that. I mean, I'm not a kid anymore, so I expected this to go on like 8 months or something like that. But just 2.5 weeks, I think it was, I was back playing beach volleyball. How could that be? I guess it's a multifactorial explanation. I eat extremely healthy food. I make sure to get 30 micronutrients. I crave for tryptophan, choline, and animal omega-3 fats. And there was something more. I do time-restricted eating. I allow my body to rest, which indicate that I trigger autophagy. This is basically a process newly discovered, like 2014. And the discoverer, I think it was a Japanese guy, he received a Nobel Prize in medicine for that discovery. I'm not sure, but I think that's the case. So you're cleaning up the body and you trigger production of stem cells, which are used to recover your body. It's like you drive your car to a service station and they repair your car, and stem cells doing the same thing in your body. Adding to that, the claim with grounding, as I read in a recent article actually from 2023, and I linked it. I put a link to it on my science blog. Grounding is complementing this process. I mean, that's fantastic, isn't it? If that's true. So, having said that, I can't say exactly how I recovered that fast, but looking at the general evidence with food, time-restricted eating, sunshine to produce vitamin D, being in nature for soft fascination, smiling, socializing, dancing, you name it, and grounding. I repeatedly claim that it's not a cure, but it will improve. And for me, recovering, I mean, not being able to play beach volleyball and then suddenly being able to play beach volleyball, I mean, it's just fascinating, isn't it? It's unbelievably short recovery time for a middle-aged guy. So the take-home message is, of course, I urge everyone to do this, but in most of the cases, people with health issues, either they are like obese to super obese, have high blood pressure, some kind of diabetes, you name it, or mental health issues. The angry people I spoke will contract Alzheimer's. And I understand it's hard to change. It's hard to change. When you're angry, your cortisol levels are really high, so you're not yourself. I only wish for people to recover. But okay, yesterday we covered two things I remember. Love again and coffee. I take love first. Do I believe in love at first sight? And in that context, the person asked something that being seen in a relationship, which I dismissed. I think this is I don't want to be rude or anything, but I think this is a typical female thing, that women want super much recognition in a relationship, whereas I claim that a woman, like a man, is a team player, and when you play that game, the team play, you build a love connection. So I think the follow-up question was, do I believe in love at first sight? And I don't, because I'm trained as an experimental emotional psychologist. So I don't believe that other than that experience is just a physiological reaction. I mean, if that was true, I would fall in love every day, because I mean that's who we are, and it's a leftover from the life we had at Savannah. So I think love is team building, mutual recognition and stuff like that, which is very hard because we have a history of 2 million years as hunters and gatherers and stuff like that, and it's very hard to change. But we both have to try in a relationship. So the second topic was coffee, and the person, who I believe is a woman, said that she put butter and MCT oils in the coffee, and I said I heard about MCT oils, but I don't know what it is. I also want to note that I also have been putting butter and coconut oil in my coffee for a very long time, because I wanna add more animal fat in general. Coconut fat is said to be very good. She responded that MCT oils come from coconut fat. Well, if that's true, that's amazing. So just remember that all of this is, I mean, my recovery in 2.5 weeks, it's anecdotal, I know that, but it's still a testimony, like a case, that I must be kind of healthy, so my system must be able to get me back into function in 2.5 weeks. That's something to think about. You want to learn more of this? I offer masterclasses for groups of people, big groups, but you have to be the organizer, or you can invite me to your company. I believe it's price worthy. I have a description of my offers on my science blog if you want to know more. I also do coaching. I mean, if this worked for me, join me. You will improve your lifestyle and physical and mental health. Well, that's all. See you next time.